None of us are safe. Cyber hackers can get our information and extort us for money at any time. Well, you probably do need to have a lot of money for them to even care about you, so most of us are safe. Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Thanks for checking in with us once again here at The Fumble. I'm your host, Jackie Ray. Have you followed me on IG yet? If you haven't, you can go over there and find me at JRayTheFanatic. But before you do that, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and join me as we go on this investigative journey. So let me fill you in. Two men have been charged with wire fraud conspiracy and computer fraud conspiracy in federal court for gaining access to social media accounts of two NFL players and one NBA player. The first is Trevante Washington. He's only 21, but apparently he obtained and sold login information from multiple pro athletes. What's crazy is he doesn't even know 20-year-old Ronnie Magraby. In a completely separate crime, he obtained an NFL's player email and Instagram account login information in an effort to extort money. So the names of the athletes who fell victim to these cyber attacks have not been released, but everyone who was victimized lived in New Jersey at the time of the crimes, and that dates back to 2018. Give me some time, and I'm sure I will know the names of all three victims. However, I'm pretty sure I know who the first one is. I'm not going to take a lot of credit for this one because it was low-hanging fruit. A quick Google search, and you will find that New York Giants defensive end Avery Moss was victimized by a cyber attack on his social media account in June of 2018. As you know, the Giants play in Jersey. This cyber attack happened when Avery's Twitter account was hacked and nude photos and videos were published. Less than 30 minutes after those posts were published, NFL security got involved and the posts were deleted. I'm pretty sure Avery Moss is the first victim because the timeline just adds up. The evidence shows that Ronnie Magraby threatened a professional athlete in 2018, saying he would publish the photos if he did not receive money. The athlete gave Magraby $500 to prevent that from happening, but he published the videos anyway. Once those were published, he asked for $2,500 to prevent the release of any further images. Fun fact, kids, crime never pays, especially if the payout is only $2,500. I'm still working on figuring out whose login information Trayvon Washington stole, but he did admit to selling the access to those accounts for $500 to $1,000 a piece. This is crazy to me because you have to be really smart to know how to hack somebody, right? But they're looking at up to 20 years in prison if they're convicted of wire fraud. If they're lucky, they'll just get computer fraud and only go to prison for 5 years. It's not worth it. What we not gonna do is pretend that $2,500 is enough to commit this kind of crime because that's not even bail money. If you're an investigator like me and you can figure out who the other two victims are, let me know that in the comments below. Once again, I'm Jackie Ray, and thanks for watching The Fumble.